Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Robbie and this is Tower Wizard. Help a wizard build and upgrade a wizard tower in this incremental game. Use the tower to study magic, summon spirits, create buildings, and influence the world. This is the second game from whoever it is that made this one. I played the first one. I think it was like an archery game. I can't remember the exact name of it, but you know, I had fun with it. There's some achievements to hunt, and it didn't take that long. So this is an incremental game that hopefully will be a quick 100% achievement to add to my ever-growing list. Greetings, wizard. I am the orb. Do you have some magic to spare? Perhaps. Click and hold me to give me magic. In return, I can make something useful. Okay. I'm going to pump 30 magic into the orb. And then we'll be able to build a tower, I guess. Does not use any resources to ascend. Yo, the tower. Build your first tower. That's always a big one for every new wizard on their wizarding journey. Well known. How do you like this new tower? Interesting. Keep feeding me with magic and I'll make the tower bigger. Two more things. To move around, to see everything. Click and drag. And finally, you can zoom in and out by scrolling or hitting plus and minus. That is all. Good luck. Got it. Okay. So we can see everything here on the map. And are we just feeding the orb? We can unlock wizard magic. Increases magic gain by pressing the orb. All right. So that's an obvious point of progression there. We'll just want to keep juicing that up. We get 3 now. And I know what it looks like. It's going to take a while, but that's the beauty of an incremental game. And I'm sure that before we know it, we'll be getting some swagalicious, automatic resource generation. But here we come up to 200 and we've got some choices to make. So we can either go up to 400% or summon spirits that can be used to summon other beings. Hold the button or press shift to buy multiple. Okay, so I'm going to summon a spirit and then summon a cloudling that creates magic. Press and hold the orb to speed them up by 35%. Okay. Right. So, oh wow, they do a bunch at a time. And while I'm collecting my own magic, these guys are increasing the amount of that. So I wonder, maybe we'll hide the max. So we are now getting 5 per tick. And I don't think it goes faster if I spam click, so that's good, but who really knows? What is this cloudling boost? we're kind of flying through here. What is this? It costs 20. Huh? It costs 20 something. But we can ascend the tower again. And what happens now? Wow, it's all shiny. The tower now has a study. You'll need some spirits to get it going. We have a spirit. Summon a spirit tome that creates art knowledge. It's a brain. Press and hold the study room to speed them up by 35%. Okay. So now we're studying. How many knowledge do we get? We get 5 per, and that's fine. We've got a bunch of spirits that we can summon. Let's go to 5 and then spend the rest on the spirit tomes. And that will get us to a point where we can make the cloudlings, the magic creation up by 70%. That's huge. And then I guess we just keep incrementing. That's why it's called an incremental game. There's a simple charm to it. I understand that it might not be everybody's cup of tea. It's satisfying for people like myself who have committed a fair amount of time into games like RuneScape, where it's really just about number go up, gamer go smiley face. So if you're not much of a number go up kind of person, I could see that this, it's not the most intense, fast-paced experience out there. So I totally understand. But for me, well, as I said, number go up, Robbie go smile. I wonder, text in enchantment We'll be able to afford that here shortly. So what does this do? Increases knowledge gain. Well, of course. Of course, the more knowledge we get, the more knowledge we get. So it looks like it rounds up because 50% of 5 would be 2.5, but we're getting 8. So now we're getting crazy numbers happening. Let's just juice this a teeny weeny little bit because then we'll be able to get our cloud fellas happening even better. Let's summon a bunch of spirits. Do we just smash this out to get to the next tier for the tower? I think that makes sense to me. What do we get for the next tower ascension? Show me the money. And unlocked forestry. You'll be able to harvest wood and craft totems. Okay. Druids maintain the forest and harvest wood. Press and hold the forest to speed them up. Let's get a druid. We have 4 per, so that's going to take a little bit of time. We've got the study still. So everything seems to be doing pretty nicely up on itself. Let's get some wizards. Oh, sorry, some druids doing their thing. And you know what? You guys can juice it. 12 seems like a good point to start, but let's get one more druid. What does a totem do? Craft totems. Totems can be carved into different types and placed on the totem pole for various bonuses. More and more systems doing more and more stuff. You'll love to see it. Okay, magic totem increases magic gain, increases knowledge, and increases wood. Also creates 4 spirits. Wow. Carve your first totem. There is another achievement get. But what is like... Wood does seem to be an ish, but increase the size of the forest using our knowledge. Did we just go bananas on wood right now? How many? Oh, we've got shortcuts. Very nice. So we've got 5 druids and we've got 4. I'm going to go to 8 druids and buy some more of these. Let's get each of these guys happening because we still need magic. Craft another totem. Oh, we can really juice that up. Does that seem like a good way to go about it? Who knows? I do think that we need to get our knowledge production up and running, but screw it. Maybe juice our knowledge. We want a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't want to be too hyper focused and specialized, but we can increase. Thank you for the knowledge. I'm gonna go with these guys a little bit. Get that text enchantment 2, because it's only going to take 400 knowledge, which we get fairly quickly, and you know, I think that is mighty worth our while. Let's get another dude sitting there studying, and finally. Well, not finally, far from final. We've got another totem. So now our magic production is kind of falling behind. So let's get a magic totem going. And a little cloudling boost using our knowledge. I reckon a bit more knowledge production. Another totem, we'll go forest, and we'll just slam all of those into knowledge production. Why the hell not? More magic equals more spirit equals more of this, more of that. The trickle keeps on going. Life's a little too easy when you're insanely good looking. Juice that up. What is library spirits? Create 5 spirits from the study. Oh, that's nice. I wonder how much that's going to increase. We're getting close to 1,000 knowledge here, so grab that. Oh, up to 10k, my goodness. I was going to say that could be nice, but it, I don't know about all that. Or is it a knowledge angle? Could be a knowledge angle. Let's go to 20. I'll be as selfish as I need to be. Let's get some more spirits. The cloudlings need a little help because the wood production is going bananas, which means we should have, yes, even more stuff here to buy. Do we go for an... Oh, Is it a magic totem? Knowledge is just so good. Everything really benefits a lot from knowledge. I love that. Just sitting there, always ready. Always ready to do even more. And the funny thing with games like this, I do not know how close or how far away we are from finishing, right? If I were to look over at the achievements, I'd have a good idea, but I don't know, to me, excuse the pun, that's kind of the magic of an incremental game is you just see what there is. And when you reach a bit of a halt, you know, the game just isn't throwing as much stuff at you, then fair enough. You want to see how much of my time am I committing to this, but now things keep moving. So I don't feel like we are particularly rushing, but let's get a magic totem if possible. How close are we? There we go. Right on time. Magic totem. Because our production here on on wood has more than made it, but we're falling behind in the magic department. So maybe a few more magic spirits. I love it. And this kind of video, I understand there are videos where I play incredibly intensive games with a lot of flash and pomp going on the screen. I want to have a few more games that it really is just me sitting here yapping. So for people who just want a bit of chill background noise, this kind of thing you can expect from the channel. Let's ascend this tower and see what the next unlock is. Oh, you've unlocked prestige. Consider prestiging when progress gets slow. Okay. Now we've got the blessings. Milestone blessings. So I assume that the milestones you just get automatically when you're at the tier. So blessings below are locked until you have 1 total point. So you currently have 0. So if we save up to 5, we'll be able to get both of these. But blessings are the beacon. When the tower has the prestige building built, magic and wood gain is increased by 50%. When there are at least 10 spirit tomes, knowledge and magic gain is increased. Oh, wow. I like it because there's a bit of stuff here to enjoy, but it's nothing too overwhelming. And I wonder, it's almost always better to just go for it, right? It's almost always better to just spend like just prestige when you can. What contributes to prestige? Do we get to see anything on that? Because I would like to get just one more level because we're already so close. So may as well if that is available to us. But we don't want to do another ascension here on the tower. We don't want to hang around for that. It's just too far off into the future. So bang, let's prestige on 4. You sure you want to prestige? Absolutely. Prestige for the first time. We got 4 points and life is good. So we get this automatically, right? Yes, beautiful. So now we get to choose from all of these. Whichever clickable place you click last gets a speed boost of 80% till a different area is clicked. That's pretty nice, but you know what? Let's just increase all the gain from these. Go on to the next run. Already, I can see the speed difference. So let's fly up, buy some magic, buy some more magic. Look at that. The difference in how long that stuff was taking us earlier versus where we're at now. Incredible. Very satisfying. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's just ascend. We can buy all of these. Let's ascend. Knowledge is power in Tower Wizard, just like the real world. So let's get maybe 2 of each happening. And how much do we get? Is it 20 per? Is that? Wow. Okay, that is that is pretty nice actually. So we can choose those insta, buy as many of these spirit tomes as we can afford. And then just keep grinding away on magic so that we can get that next ascension. Buy more of these. Juice these bad boys up. Look at that go. The number go up. The Robbie. Do a little smile. The next ascension is going to be available incredibly soon, so there we go. We've now unlocked the forestry once again, and you can just see how much faster it is. Once you start prestiging, you really do just run away with it. But let's get the wood grind happening. And how much are we getting per? So it's 50 per already. That seems kind of wild. Let's try to keep the magic up, because the wood will happen. So I don't think we need to stress too much about that. But let's get the bonus spirits. And you know what? Let's go crazy on these. It might seem a bit wild, but oh, maybe not, because we have those bonuses now to knowledge and magic. So that may have been a bit of a silly sausage move, but honestly, it's fine. Look, we are laughing. Let's just put all that into wood, actually, now that I've switched my brain on. Actually activated my critical thinking. Because knowledge and magic are just going to fly up pretty much just without me having to stress about it. Even more free spirits. Fang those in there. We're going to do one of each of these. Just for the love of the game. Cloudling boost, more spirits. I just don't want to get... I'll let the knowledge get too far behind. But it looks like the wood production is picking up nicely. More. Amazing. So surely we're going to have enough of everything to really feel some differences here. Right. The ascension, not too far off, but now we're behind on the wood, which I guess with everything that I've committed doesn't come as much of a surprise to anyone, but can't be that far. There we go. We now have that tier of ascension. Bang. And how's the prestige looking? We are pretty far off on that, but that is due to the fact that we are kind of laughing on everything else. And I'm not sure if I've missed something or if it just didn't really explain how it calculates what you're getting for the prestige. But that's fine. Oh, the bar fills based on... Oh, there it is. Okay, so it is just magic. So in terms of prestige, then you really want to emphasize magic as the point of production. I would really love to be able to see what my income is. I think that would be really cool, just having this much magic per second and seeing how fast it gets as the game just progresses. But I like it. These little cloudling spirits floating around. It's very satisfying. And these druids, I'm just going to have to assume that they're summoning wood out of nothing, because they'd be pretty bad druids if they were just sacrificing their forests that willy-nilly. Another magic upgrade. Every 100% seems pretty nice there, so bang that up. Now our magic income is actually insanely quick. It makes me question if the tower requirements, like how frequently that updates, because, I mean, look at me. I am chewing through it. Getting close here. The wood is already done. I wonder what the next thing is. Because we've got wood, so maybe some stone? Because what else is there to really collect? I don't know why I'm sitting here trying to guess, but I'm about to be there. Let's do one more and then ascend. What have we got? You can zoom out and see. Oh, what is this? Building. Build an academy for magic education, a dragon nest, hatch a dragon. And oh, we've got 4 buildings. Okay, well, let's build an academy. What does that do? Interesting. Spirit Sage. Research various subjects. Press and hold the academy to speed them. What? Well, let's... Gonna have to probably get a bunch of crazy stuff happening. So I don't want to get too silly, but collectively increase magic gain by compounding 15%. That's huge. Compounding is crazy. So that's just for one of each. Every tower ascension grants a fixed amount of building points. Oh, so we had 4 ascension points, which means we now have building points. So I'm just going to say Spirit House. Let's get weird. The Spirit Sage is now doing their thing. Oh, what? Okay. Let's just get a bunch of these guys going. And then we can increase magic research, which just gives us bonuses to magic income. Very nice. We are nowhere near reaching the next ascension, but that is totally fine. No rush here, just focusing on the prestige now. That seems to be the real meat and potatoes. I wonder if unlock forest research. We're going to need our knowledge production to kick up. Yeah, that'll be really crucial. Let's focus there and just crank this. Because we're getting a decent amount per, but compared to everything else, it definitely feels like a bit of a weak spot for us. I wonder if it's worth going for another 5 of them. Or maybe looking around, shopping around, get a bit more knowledge happening. Because to build a dragon nest, we need 100,000. That seems like a lot. And also a 40,000 for... So knowledge is the next point. How long until? Less than 9 minutes. God, it gets slower and slower. Believe it or not, I know, probably a crazy concept. Let's just go hard on the knowledge. Oh yeah, that is flying up. I'm gonna buy this text enchantment, and then once we get up to 40,000 knowledge there, over on the left side, we can peer across, maybe hatch a dragon. Was that something we could afford? You'll have to ask me from a couple minutes ago to get the answer to that. No, that was 100,000. The 40,000 with these two. Maybe? No, I'm gonna see what happens when you hatch a dragon. Because 100,000 is not too much of a struggle here. But that'd be something that I would really love, is just getting an idea of, this much per second or this much per minute. Just an income over time indicator, I think, is always such a satisfying thing to see, because it gives you another metric by which you can really feel the incremental improvements. But this is at a stage now where AFKing would be a viable solution, but not really for me, because I'm sitting here recording a video. So let's build a dragon nest. Got an achievement for that. Building the dragon nest. Dragon Keeper. What does the dragon do? Ability point to upgrade abilities. Wait, like, hold on. Well, let's get some Dragon Keepers happening. Yoink. Okay. So Pulse of Knowledge, occasionally gain knowledge equal to 30 tomes. Hold the button or press shift to buy multiple. Upgrade increases this to 33. Oh. So we can just totally... Does this count? Does this speed it up at all? But we'll get telepathy at level 10. So that is now doing its thing. Increase dragon research. Now, for now, let's just improve the wands, I guess. No, let's improve everything because we're so rich and good looking that life is just a little too easy for us. How's our... Yeah, we're nowhere near ascending there. Perhaps if we view the blessings, we only need one more to get these ones or gain access to these ones. And then we need an additional 4. So we need 5 to get to this tier, which may not be quite where we are at. This seems nutty though. I'm just gonna smash the Dragon Keepers, because that is doing quite a bit for our knowledge production. Smash the Dragon Keepers, and then telepathy is going to be available. Increase Academy experience gain by 400%. Why not? I don't really know what the experience is. Wait. I don't know. I actually don't know what I've just done. That's fine. Oh, this is the academy. Oh, I was looking at the wrong place. That's the study, obviously. Obviously. And let's see. Do we do a little forest research? We can go between them. Oh yeah, why not? Why not? Forestry notebooks increase experience gain for forestry research by... Yeah, that's right, because you just get a little something something each. We are nowhere near building an embassy, whatever that means. We can get ourselves another totem. Go in knowledge, dig a forest. We're close to another prestige point, and that might be where we... You know what? Let's go for it. I don't want to think about it too much. We get Blessing of the Tomes. When there's at least 10 spirit tomes, knowledge and magic gain is increased by 50%. That's a nice one. We've got 3 points to spend. The spirit type that has the largest population will become 100% more productive. Productive means the primary function of the spirit type is boosted. For every 2 totems, increase the passive effect of that totem. Compounding 35 is huge. When research subjects level up, they gain an extra level. So that's just doubling the speed, I suppose. Would gain... And then this Blessing of Supervision would help with the AFK stuff. But I'm just going to increase the wood gain. And then we've got 1 point to kind of just play around with. Because we can right click to remove at any point. We can change our build. And there's just a refund all blessings thing down there. But largest population? Is that... That would make me have to think about it. Maybe totems? Compounding or... You know what? Doubling the research speed seems pretty nice. Now let's see how fast this goes now that wood production at the forestry building is augmented. We're going to be able to buy more buildings too, which is just going to... Oh, it's going to be life-changing. Everything will change from that point forward. Amazing. Ascend the tower. And the study is here. I repeat, the study is here. Right, it's 20 for the first one. So we may as well just... I'm going to try and time these ones so that they're at least somewhere near similar, because that's honestly been irritating me. The fact that they're so random. Text enchantment. And then let's get the next ascension, forestry. I don't know what this symbol means. Early prestige, what? Oh, okay, so that's just in case. In case you want to move some stuff around. Get some things happening. Understandable. Understandable, have a nice day. Look at that go. Craft a totem. That's going to go into the forest. And we're going to get those guys happening as well. What were my... Am I insane? Okay, it was the level up stuff. That's fine. I was trying to remember because so many of the options looked genuinely good that I couldn't quite figure out which one I'd gone with. This. Wow. We are so in production right now, guys. May as well get a magic one as well and get rid of this early prestige thing. Get it out of my face, please. I'll ask really, really politely. Why not? We've got one totem. I'm gonna put it. Oh, let's get two in each. I was gonna start talking all crazy, but no, I can't justify it. How close? Let's get a totem here. And then that should be another ascension. Amazing. It just gets faster and faster. Life just gets better and better. Wow. Incredible. I'm just going to throw it all. Not all. Wow. We have so many spirits. Hold on. I'm going to get these guys going as well because we do not want to let the magic production fall behind. I mean, realistically, we don't want any of them to fall behind, but it might be time to start investing a bit more into the magic production, just because that is kind of central to everything. Like, look at this, more than an hour for our next prestige. Untenable. Untenable. Unacceptable. Look at that. The totem pole grows. And our knowledge grows alongside it. Wow. Go 35. I'm feeling a little silly. What, 30 here in the study as well. And we're going to get the next ascension pretty much immediately. You can really feel the difference. Goodness. I love, honestly, coming here, you can't even zoom out fully anymore, but getting the large scale appreciation for just how tall the tower that we're building. Some kind of tower wizard or something. Now this. Do we want to get freaky? Let's get the academy up and running. Because that is actually kind of goated. Improve this 100 emoticon. We'll also unlock forestry research, but we will not pump that just yet. And What was the next thing? Oh, that's right. It's 100,000 for that. Maybe. Oh. I'm gonna split it between the book and the spirit house, I think. I hope I don't regret that. More magic, more wood. Yeah, it's all happening. So let's focus on getting 100,000 knowledge. We've got 7 spirits that we could use, but I would like to start hatching as soon as I can. And having 7 spirits for that will be, I think, worth holding off. We don't have to pull the trigger quite so fast. There we go to the building. Dragon nest has been purchased. And now all the dragon keepers get that pulse of knowledge, which is just so incredibly convenient. Because the more knowledge you have, the more knowledge you have. My apologies. Let's get the improved academy, improved magic. Off another totem. At this point, I guess we can try and really send it on the magic. Oh, we've got 12 spirits. Let's bring these guys up into the fold. At least 10 each. So magic is happening. Let's show a little love. Why not? Dragon research at 300,000. Would be quite nice. We've just spent that on a big Gucci bag. That may have been a little bit of a fanciful spending spree. My apologies to all of the fiscally responsible viewers. In this game, unlike real life, you can just prestige. And then all of my foolishness will be forgiven. Go on. 300,000. And we can unlock dragon research. Which, well, why the hell not? Academy experience. Yeah. I'm going to juice this one up. Just because YOLO. Oh, and that's right. This doubles it, right? Aren't I supposed to get, for every level, I get 2 levels? Maybe I'm just insane. Oh, we're about to hit 400,000 knowledge, which means that we can double the speed of research. So we're now doubling the doubled speed. That's quite satisfying. Boom, get that up, yeah. Magic breath. Occasionally breathe magic to the orb equal to the output of 55 cloudlings. Why not? Why not get a little freaky? Oh, nice. We've spent all of the knowledge on upgrading that. That's... Oh, wow. I wonder... What was the level? Level 13. Is it 13 for both? It was 10 for that. So I wonder what level it'll be. For the text enchantment. Might still be a ways away. It would make sense, I suppose. Gonna juice up the knowledge. I understand it now. And we have 2 totems available, which... Sometimes you just have to make a call. And the call will be... I've got 10 dudes that I can summon. I honestly don't know where I would like them to be summoned. Do we go for do we just slam the magic research perhaps? Oh, look at that. Yeah, that seems like it was worth it. And how much of an issue. Oh, that is flying up now, yeah. So perhaps, let's go to 40. Then juice up the spirit sages. Let's bring them to 30. Look at that. How fast is this? Less than a minute now? Yeah, that seemed like a pretty good idea, if I do say so myself. But we can't allow the forestry to fall entirely behind. So it might be a time now to get freaked out on the forestry research. Yes, sir. Okay, magic is just happening. So maybe some more druids could be the move. So look at that. Get that up, yo. Oh my goodness, we can afford so many of those. You know what? Do we go for this? Or am I just a little greedy guts? I'm gonna spend. We go for the cheaper option. I don't know why I was thinking so hard about that. Obviously, they're going to provide the same benefits, so you may as well go for the cheaper one. And then get that up to 15. And the next level will unlock Magic Breath, which will also juice our magic in the same way. Does clicking on this increase the speed of it? I believe it does. It looks like it does. Let's jump over to Dragon Research. See, is this going to be quick? I'm going to press that button. And it bloody well better be. Or I'm going to get in trouble. That's fine. We now have Magic Breath. And Treasure Keep, what is that? Increases magic gold production. Well, spoilers on what the next Ascension upgrade is going to give us, I suppose. Let's get another forest totem. And just sit there. This is an example of a moment where you could totally just walk away from your computer, go full relaxo mode, and when you come back to your PC, you're going to be ready for the next one. But you decided to click on the video that had me sitting here yapping as well. So thank you for being here. If you're still watching, you are wittily goated. And we can ascend. So probably going to be some kind of magical gold. I know it's a random guess, but Alchemy Lab. Wait a minute. Is this an alchemy reference? Helps create magic gold. Unlocks new academy upgrades. Hold the button. Blah blah blah. So does that unlock new upgrades within? Yeah. Eventually we'll be able to worry about that. Let's get back onto Magic Research. And see if any of these bad boys care. Okay, we did get another. Oh, that's what they mean by the tower ascensions, right? So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. What do we need? Because we have gold now. But oh, each magic gold increases magic gain, and then you can use magic gold to craft mana stones, which further increases. I see. So it compounds. Oh, so I can turn magic gold into any of these three things, and then you use the tier 2 to craft the tier 3. Okay. I see. Let's get the magic. Wait, I have so many. You're not full magic. It's a magic build. Because then that will let us prestige. I'm going to buy as many of these fellas as I can, as well as spending that one. That is now maxed out. And we're going to juice the alchemists, because you can't actually directly upgrade them, so you have to do indirect funny business. But that is okay. Life is good. Go. You know what? Let's spend it all. It's pretty quick. Now. Oh, look at that. We're so far away from both of those, but I think the goal here is prestige based. So we have 7. We need 2 more to get the tower be built with the study, 10 cloudlings and 5 times. That's huge. Unlocks the option to auto buy spirits. Cool. Just hovering over a place will speed it up instead of clicking. Ah. Fascinating. We're not going to worry about the dragon anymore, I don't think. Yeah, I like it. I got my hands on the power washing simulator. I think that'll be a bit of fun. I don't know when I'll make a video on that, or if I want to stream, or you know what the vibe is, but we'll cross that bridge. We will certainly cross that bridge. So this is just going to increase the magic. It's going to put the magic in me. So it's 10 of each of those. Each Philosopher's Stone increases knowledge gain by 4,000% and magic by 1,500. Each Holy Grail increases magic and dragon XP by 3,000%. And then Ouroboros increases knowledge gain by 1,000 and dragon XP by 8,000%. Wow. That's a lot of words. That is a lot of words. Let's get the magic breath up. Academy. We're just tending. We have over 1 billion magic just sitting there in our pocket as well. So that's pretty nice. I wonder, do I... yeah. That is way down there now. Do we just crank out the mana stones? Oh, that is a massive increase. Does that just double the speed? So it's kind of unfortunate because it means that you can't just auto-clicker your way to victory. So GG everyone that wanted to abuse that. I like it. I'm going to check real quick. Just off the screen. I could do it in my Steam overlay, but that would be too easy. How many achievements are there for this game? Looks like there are 12 achievements and I've done 4 out of 12. So we're at 33%. The next one would be to obtain a Holy Grail. So that would be here. If we bought ourselves a Holy Grail. And it's funny because most people have got the first 4 achievements and then it jumps down to almost 50% of players not having the Holy Grail achievement. So you can see where people have really flown up to, and then past that point, people lose a little bit of the pep in their step. Get you up to 50, less than 3 minutes to that next prestige. But if we do it now, we can just fly through, but we're in no rush. I'm enjoying that. Speaking of enjoying, if you have enjoyed your time here, listening to a much more relaxo video, we're playing an incremental game that has not necessarily a lot of downtime, but the gameplay itself takes a bit of a step back. You know, there's not too much to worry about. And it's much more of a focus on the background noise element of today's video. So if you did enjoy that, then feel free to let me know. Because the feedback that I get from you guys really helps shape this channel. So if that sounds good to you, feel free to explain away. We need Dragon XP for a Holy Grail. The Dragonite. I think we'll continue with the Mana Stone at least until we reach that. I don't think we're going to go for a Holy Grail in this Prestige, but who knows? Maybe once I'm finished with today's video, I can just leave this game on in the background and, you know, we can come back to another episode just seeing how much crazy stuff we've got since then. Let's juice up the dragon alphabet a bit. Why not? Get a few more dragon keepers. Click on the damn thing. Look at that. I'm going to increase telepathy as well just because life is good. We're so far away from that 1 trillion though on the tower requirement. This seems like a pretty natural conclusion here, I'll say. So thank you very much for watching today's video. If you're awake or you haven't walked away from the video, then I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like and a comment. And feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know, do you like these more relaxo kinds of videos, or do you want me to play things that are a bit more involved, a bit more high octane stuff going on the screen? Always open to your feedback and any criticisms. But with that all said and done, as always, thank you very much for watching today's video. And please be kind to yourselves and be kind to each other. And have a good one. Goodbye.